Kilauea summit collapse largest in history, USGS reveals. Hawaii volcano Kilauea has undergone the single largest scale collapse witnessed in recent history, volcanologists at the United States Geological Survey, USGS, revealed. Kilauea's volatile crater has lost around 250 million cubic meters of volume since eruptions began on May 3rd this year. The subsiding Kilauea crater summit has lost the equivalent of 100,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Kilauea's draining magma chambers are fueling the summit collapse. Two aerial photographs snapped by USGS scientists reveal the extent of the widening crater in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The USGS said, "These two photos taken on yesterday's helicopter rover flight of the summit show the size of the growing Kilauea crater. Seeing Hawaii Volcano Observatory and Jaguar Museum in the view helps to put the crater size in context. A preliminary estimate of summit volume loss is around 250 million cubic meters. At 5.05 MHST, another gas and ash emission from a small subsurface explosion occurred at Kilauea summit, producing a plume that was blown downwind at about 5,000 feet above sea level. Inward slumping of the rim and walls of Kilauea continues in response to ongoing subsidence at the summit. The crater has at least doubled in size since May this year, the USGS said. The molten rock which has drained from the Kilauea lava lake and Kilauea's underground chambers has pushed into the lower east rift zone. The lava broke out in Aulani Estates where dangerous lava flows wreaked havoc in residential areas. More than 570 homes have been lost to the oozing lava, and a strong channel of molten rock now flows from a volcanic fissure in Aulani. The USGS recorded lava flow speeds of 17 miles per hour. When asked about the likelihood of the Kilauea crater filling up with lava again, the geological agency said it might take many years for lava eruptions to return to the summit. The USGS said, a lava lake occupied nearly the entirety of Kilauea crater before the 1924 eruption. The crater was half the size it was prior to May 2018. The lava lake drained in 1924 as magma intruded into the lower east rift zone, and the crater collapsed and grew. However, this is the largest scale collapse of Kilauea that we've witnessed in historic time. Yes, it will refill with lava. Kilauea is in a very young stage of its life and is still building itself. Eruptions of lava will return to the summit, but it may take many years. Volcano Observatory reports that Fissure 8 continues to erupt with a full channel flowing to the ocean in one major entry. Fissures 6, 15, and 16 continue producing minor spattering. Trade winds are forecasted to return today, pushing fog to the southwest. As of yesterday, 1,015 people have registered with the Federal Emergency Management Agency for assistance either online, by phone, or at the Disaster Recovery Center. Additionally, the Small Business Administration has handled 329 service requests from homeowners and/or businesses at the Disaster Recovery Center. These are among the many resources that are available to residents of Hawaii County who suffered damage or losses from the Kilauea volcanic eruption and recent earthquakes. The Disaster Recovery Center is open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and is located at the Cal High School gym.
The Hawaii Department of Health is holding a volcanic ash and vol community meetings today at Kilauea Elementary and Middle School cafeteria beginning at 6 p.m. We are on watch 24 hours a day for your safety. This is your Hawaii County Civil Defense Agency.
Watch Kilauea spew after largest crater collapse in history. Hawaii volcano Kilauea has been erupting uninterruptedly since May 3rd, spewing rivers of devastating molten hot lava across large swathes of the Big Island. A live webcam made available by the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, shows Kilauea's Alamima crater unleashing large clouds of smoke as volcanic activity continues to wreak havoc from the volcano all the way to the ocean. The webcam feed also shows the plumes of smoke rising into the sky as Hawaii plunges into darkness, clouding lights from surrounding homes. Officials in Hawaii have confirmed nearly 533 houses were destroyed since Kilauea first erupted 6 weeks ago, with volcanologists saying it remains unclear how long still the eruption could go on for. USGS warned Kilauea and surrounding areas have experienced 453 earthquakes within the last 24 hours. Kilauea's volatile crater has lost around 250 million cubic meters of volume after spewing nearly 30 billion gallons of lava after 7 weeks of eruption. The crater has at least doubled in size since May this year, the USGS said. Lava fountains up to 187 feet tall rise from the Fissure 8 spatter cone and feed the established channel that transports lava to the ocean at the Kapoho coastline. One main ocean entry is producing a billowing plume of lace that is being blown offshore. USGS warned the lava is shooting between 60 feet and 165 feet into the sky from Fissure 8 as lava continues to pour into the ocean at Kapoho Bay. USGS said the summit appears to be subsiding rapidly despite little ground motion. The ESA satellite scans Hawaii's Big Island twice every 6 days for changes in the volcanic caldera. When asked if the Hawaii volcano's chambers will empty anytime soon, the U.S. agency admitted there is no accurate way of knowing. The USGS said, "We are not exactly sure how much magma is stored beneath the summit. We have only estimates, but we are confident it is at least in excess of 100 times what has been erupted so far from Fissure 8. So we would need years of the current eruption rate to empty the summit. The pressure beneath the summit is already quite low, so it's unlikely that such a scenario could ever come into play." The USGS added it is also unlikely the Kilauea summit will collapse in on itself despite intense volcanic activity around the slumping crater. Some level of pressure is needed to drive the magma from the summit to the lower east rift zone eruption site. Mayor Kim issued a mandatory evacuation order for all residents in the Leilani Estates subdivision on June 1st after lava flows destroyed hundreds of homes in the area. Thomas Mason, who lost the foundations of his retirement home to Kilauea's unstoppable force, said he and other residents remained uncertain about the future. Mr. Mason said, "Everybody's got a different story, but I think a lot of people are just unsure because the fissure just keeps going. Are they going to condemn the area? It's right next to Fissure 8. Are they going to eminent domain? Are they going to say you weren't finished so you don't have anything anyway?" The Hawaii County Civil Defense Agency said, lava is entering the ocean at Kapoho Bay and producing a large lace plume. Heavy volcanic smog is blanketing the interior and southern parts of the island, impacting Hilo and wrapping around Tacoma through the weekend. Increasing numbers of overflows are breaking the banks of the channel with fissures 6, 15, and 16 are periodically oozing lava and steaming and adding to mass which has already engulfed more than 9 square miles of countryside in the Leilani Estates where more than 500 properties have been destroyed. The USGS recorded lava flow speeds of 17 miles per hour. When asked about the likelihood of the Kilauea crater filling up with lava again, the Geological Agency said it might take many years for lava eruptions to return to the summit.